up guys, thanks for tuning in for another video. On today's topic, we're actually just going to be covering the cam and drivability. So one of you guys are interested in installing a cam on your truck or the HRT stage 2 and specifically, I'm just going to be driving around giving you guys a point of view, like first person of the truck, and kind of talking to you guys about the cam and you know how it drives as a daily. This is my daily truck. It's a 2010 5.7 Ram, full bolt-on and cam. I haven't put the converter yet, but I'm going with the Edge stock converter. Right now trying to get some external issues on the truck fixed, like the paint. As you guys can see, the window has to be fixed. 18-wheeler hit my truck. Hopefully you guys can hear me because the truck's pretty damn loud. It has true duals going from each header to the back, so true dual with bullet mufflers. If you guys want to check that out, which if you guys are looking for another exhaust setup. But without further ado, let's get to driving and hope you guys enjoy the video. All right guys, so you guys can see I'm on the highway right now. I'm gonna try to talk over the loud ass truck. Like I said, this thing is loud. It has no cats or anything, but the truck, whenever you cam it, one of like the first questions people ask is how does it drive, especially as a daily driver. And it really depends on what cam you get. This is a stage 2 HRT cam from CAMMED. The reason why I chose it is because I wanted a little bit of a chop, but good for daily usage. My first cam didn't last me it didn't last me a day because one of the lifters just broke. The installer was at fault for not changing some of the stuff that was supposed to be swapped out as well. But 3 months later we got it figured out and I ended up going with the HRT. One of the things that I like about this cam is that it sounds really aggressive. It's not as choppy as I thought it was, but I think it really comes down to the tuner. I heard a lot of like Challengers that have the same cam have a choppy idle, whether that's through Hemi Fever or FRP or other local tuners. My tuner is Jay Green. I've been tuned by him for about I'd say almost about a year, and so far really no complaints. What I like about him is that he gives you revision tuning. So after you get your first tune on your cam truck, this is mostly with email tuners. With the first tune that you get, it's just so the truck can turn on whenever, because you do have to have a tune, whether you go with this cam or another one, you have to have it tuned or the truck won't start. It's just gonna give you issues. A lot of people just want a cam to install without tuning, and it's not possible. But what I do like about him, like I said, is the revision tuning. So let's say you think your truck has a little bit more potential, you can send him a tune through a data log, and he usually sends it to you the same day. He's a busy guy. Right now he got a hand injury. Hopefully he recovers, because I need another revision tune. I think this truck can do a lot better than it did at the track. I'm also trying to get it ready for the track in a couple of weeks. We're about to get hit with some rain, so I don't know if I'll be able to race it. One of my friends wants to race the truck again, the single cab. I know you guys seen that video a couple of months ago. Sorry, the road is really shitty right now, but I'm heading over to City of Fort Worth. That's where I'm at. This is where I stay at, if you guys are wondering. A lot of I forgot to turn on the lights. That's one thing I like about Jay Green. He also basically perfected everything on the first tune in terms of drivability. You will experience maybe some shutoffs because you're altering the motor, and especially the PCM. So get ready for that. Don't panic. If you get a good tuner like him, you won't really have any problems. I don't have any more problems with it shutting down. The first tune is semi-perfect. It's not perfect, but that's what revision and data logging is for. but we got it straight now. In terms of drivability, it's really good. Like the only issues that I have when you're driving a cam truck, especially like choppier ones, like bigger cams, is that you have issues at the drive-through with people not being able to hear you. Because like I go and I park like next to the the little speaker, and they can't hear anything. They're like, "Oh sir, I can't hear you, can you turn off your truck?" And like it's pretty damn loud. It's not your typical average car, because when you cam it, you're gonna be loud depending on your exhaust. You can't quiet it down, but you're still gonna be quite loud. If you're going through the tailpipes, I have it dumped, just so you guys know. So my truck is pretty damn loud. So I can only imagine someone that has a bigger cam, like max cam. I think most has them, but that's one of the only complaints I have. I try to put more piping, but it really didn't do much. Sometimes I have to shut off the truck to order my food. So it gets kind of that really gets annoying, especially sometimes my neighbors hate the truck too when I start it. I really don't care, but they do, like, you can tell they kind of like upset, because I have to get up at 6, so I leave at 7, I turn this thing on, and you really don't need an alarm when you have a cam truck. But really, other than that, I really don't have any complaints on this cam. One thing to know, if you do get this cam, or this cam in specific, is that you lose quite a bit of low end. And I told Jay if the specs on it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna lose some low end on it." I didn't care. I didn't really like bother me that much, but I saw that I did lose quite a bit of low end. It takes quite a bit to take off, but once it hits once it hits a certain RPM, I think past 3,000, you will start to feel the difference from your stock cam. This cam is really more for like a mid range. It says low, mid, and high gains, but it's really like mid. It's like mid range, like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 RPMs is where you're getting full power of the cam. Like I said, it varies from cam. I would go with, my mistake was that I didn't really search up. I just went with whatever cam, because I wanted this thing to run. So this won't be the last cam I run. I want something that maybe Jay Green has more experience with. Definitely one of his cams, he has a lot of cam options, so I would have to talk to him about that later. Quite happy with what I have right now. It still needs a stock converter. You can't run it, you can't daily drive it without a stock converter. If you guys thinking of camming it but don't have maybe the money to invest in a stock converter, I daily it, so I can't just leave it at a shop. A lot of shops won't offer you a car. You gotta go to Enterprise, and I don't want to deal with all that stuff. So, this is a little meat. But other than that, I really don't have any complaints on this cam. But you do need a stock converter to maximize power. It will definitely help me get back some of that low end that I lost. Because really, I want this truck to launch. I think that's what really matters. Is your truck has to launch hard. I think that's how you really win, or you get your best, time slips. Just how fast your truck launches. That, and maybe to the 410 gears. That's really what I'm aiming for right now. I have a lot of stuff that I gotta fix first, but I do want to get back into this truck. I already have my drag pack. I just gotta go get it installed at a tire shop. But back to the cam. That's really what you expect from when you're dailying a truck. It's not bad. It's not gonna stall on you. It really depends on your tuner. Don't go for like a cheap tuner, or someone that just doesn't know how to specialize in Hemis. You always go with someone that just works on Hemis, Dodge, specific Mopar. That's gonna be your best bet, so you won't run into problems that other people run into, like stalling consistently, a ton of codes. Another thing with that, right now my check engine is gone, but it comes back on. A lot of times when you do cam swaps, it's really hard to keep your check engine light from staying off. a lot. Like, it's just something that you gotta deal with. I don't care about it. A lot of people do. They get like panic when they see the check engine light. I don't. I have ABS. I don't understand how to like fix it, so maybe it's a problem. I tried sensors and everything. It didn't keep the light from going off, so I kind of gave up. But just something to keep in mind is that, you know, if you're dealing a race truck, a jack truck, whatever, you're really prone to having a Christmas tree on your lit up. Just look at other Rams on, you know, forums on Facebook. They always have check engine lights. It's just kind of a race truck, race car thing. A lot of people are, I guess, fortunate or lucky to not have a check engine light. But just another thing, you know, just don't worry about it. I check my codes every now and then to, you know, make sure that there's not a big problem with my truck. I can't even see with this damn truck. I'm at Stockyards, so you guys know, if you know this place. But yeah, that's really for the most part, that's what you're going to be experienced when you're daily driving a cam truck. Also, with, you know, with the gas mileage, it's trash now. I filled up my tank on Friday. Today is Saturday, and it's already half. I think I get like maybe, let me see the fuel economy. There's my average MPG, 14.3, 14 miles per gallon. To me, it's not bad, and it's expected. I didn't buy this truck to save gas. You know, this ain't no Prius. We bought these to race them. I used to race every weekend, and I would go buy, you know, tanks. Like one time I went buy 2 full tanks just by racing. I don't do as much because this truck still gives me PTSD from the first rebuild, so I don't race that as much. But I still want to put some content out for you guys. Hopefully I go to Yellow Belly soon. Do your research whenever you're camming your truck to get the right cam. I would get my cam from the tuner that I'm going with. If you're going email, you know, but research is important when you're doing this type of stuff, so you don't have any regrets later on. I feel like the stage 2 HRT is more of a baseline of cams, because there's thousands of cam options out there. The stage 1 requires no springs, just so you guys know. This one does. I upgraded the valve springs. I went with the higher one from Mobar. I think they're called the 650. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is I guess a semi-built, because I did alter the valve train, you know, with push rods and this and that. Also, if you are getting a comp cam, make sure you get the whole kit. It's a lot cheaper that way. Don't do like me, where I got everything separate, because then it comes out to a lot more fucking money, and you don't want to waste that, especially because prices for cams and everything went up. So what I spent now, which was like, maybe you're gonna spend roughly $4,000 back then for parts and labor, depending on your mechanic. Now it went like maybe double. You're gonna be spending double. I know some people out here spending like $8,000 for the cams. These Hemis are not cheap, which sucks, but you know, you gotta pay to play. I hope you guys enjoy this little video I made. Just wanted to give you some insight on, you know, daily driving a Ram, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.